Hello my friends, thank you for tuning into this video today. Today is Saturday, September 19. Since I'm trying a new microphone here, I decided to do a short video. And I was thinking, what can I share today to help my subscribers in the channel? To help, with Forex trading. One of the principles or things that help me a lot, because trading, it's a career. Obviously you cannot learn it in a month. I mean, some people take years to learn it, and like I said it before, if you have a good tutor, a good system like multiple time frame system that we are using, and you have knowledge of how, or have a better idea how the market moves, it's going to give you an advantage in the market. If you add to that, you have discipline in your trading, you follow your rules are on a paper in front of you all the time, and you make sure you're following the rules, there's no way that you can lose in the Forex. Forex is not easy, obviously, but you always got to look at news. You always got to look different stuff before you go into a trade. So today I wanted to teach about price action for a few minutes. And when we say price action, what are we talking about? It's pretty much the move, or maybe the patterns, or the way the market moves in directions sometimes. Because if we look, we're looking at the 4-hour right now. I'm looking at the AUDUSD. You can see that obviously the market is moving in one direction since 2020, March, I think that's March 19. Yeah, March 19. It started moving in one direction. I remember March 19 when I was in this area, and I was looking at this downtrend. Let me move it this way. I was looking at this. Hold on one second. I was looking at this downtrend right there and asking myself, where. Let me put it in a daily, okay, so we can see the whole picture a little bit better. And that's another thing that I want to add to also. I was looking for this downtrend for a long time, okay, since 2008, February 1st, okay, started coming down, and I was waiting for this. Move, okay, and sometimes I will go in the market. Oh, maybe it's right here, and I make some pips, right, because I was moving my stop loss, and then the market dropped like real crazy right here. You can see that by December, February, and the market started coming down. It just crashed down pretty much on AUDUSD. And since 2020, March 20, it started recuperating. Okay, so, but then I was always in doubt, because I already, I was going down, going, maybe this is it, maybe this is it, maybe this is it. So when it started doing this, I say, yeah, maybe this is it, but I don't know. But you can see very clearly now that's like a huge move, right? If I were to get it, I mean, I've been getting chunks of it, and I've been buying. Okay, I've been buying an AUDUSD, but I still don't have the patience, because I've been doing this for 9-10 years, but still my patience is I can't hold it. I can't hold it. Normally I see money in the table, and I will take it away. I will take it. And normally, you want to do that too, because you never know if the market, you probably have some money in the table. The market can easily just go against you and take all your earnings already. Let me get this tool so I can start doing some stuff over here. Called the Epic Pen. So I like to, when I'm doing price action analysis, which I don't do it a lot now because we have a great tool with a multiple time frame system. that almost does it for you very clearly. But when I do it just manually completely, it's good. It's a good idea to learn how to do it manually, because when you have a tool like the multiple time frame system, you understand it a whole lot better and easier, I would say. So what I'm going to do, we can analyze this pair right here, okay? And I'm going to show you what pretty much what we'd call price action, pretty much. 1 second, I'm looking for the right tool right here. Okay, that's an arrow, that's a line. Okay, pretty much price action refers to, normally in the markets, when it's going to go in one direction, you have this move straight up, that it's normally in the Elliott wave or Dow system is called an impulse, and then you will have we call it a pullback, or it can be called a retracement also. Okay, then you have again a impulse, and always after an impulse you're going to have either a pullback like that, and then you're going to have another impulse. Okay, and sometimes these impulses are never going to be the same size. There can be short ones, there can be a medium size, there can be a longer one, but there's always a pullback that it's coming. So if you notice, when this happens, and this happens 80 to 90% of the time, that those pullbacks are going to come and retest the broken highs. Okay, now let me go into what we call a highs and lows. When we're going in an up direction, like we're going this right here, we call this areas over here, and I'm gonna try to speak even slow, okay, so we can all understand. That area, we call it a high. Let's see if I can. I'm just gonna draw a H right here, and excuse my letters, I'm using my, that's a high, okay. And then when the market comes again, and it does a pullback, this area is going to be called a low. I'm just going to put an L. So a high and a low. Now, when the market comes, let me get a different color for this. When the market comes, it does the first thing it does is an impulse, then it does a pullback. A lot of people said that when you're going in an uptrend, this is called a retracement. But let's all call it a pullback so we don't get confused. Does a pullback, and a pullback is any move that is going against the trend. Normally this is an impulse, that's a pullback. We don't have a trend yet, but it started going in one direction. And this is the high right there. Do we agree? So it breaks the high right there. And a lot of mistakes that traders do is the moment they break that the market breaks the high, they buy, right? Now, a lot of the times, what the market can do is do something like this. It goes up, it breaks the high, and then it drops again. Okay, that's like a fake breakout. But it faked a lot of thousands of people that it was gonna break and still go up. And it's a fake, because sometimes it does, but you never know. So the best thing to do in this case is to wait for the market, just let the market go, and wait to see, you put your horizontal line, wait to see if the market it's going to come and retest the same area over here. Okay. Now, once this high is broken to the high, it forms a what right here? It forms a, excuse me, get rid of that. So I want to keep it short, and I'm probably going to do it in segments, adding a little more at a time. So let me write something. Okay. It creates a new high. Now, when the market creates a new high, now it's called a higher high. So it's double H. Hope I'm not confusing. It's a higher high because this was the first high. Makes a retracement and it creates a low. Then that high, that level right there is broken and it creates a new high. So automatically it's called a higher high. So guess what this area is called? Exactly, I can almost hear your voice. It's called it's a low, but it's going to be a higher. This is when a lot of people get a little bit confused. Okay, this is going to be called a higher because it's higher, but in this case it's a low. So all these points below this move are called lows, and the peaks. These are the valleys and the peaks, and the peaks are called this is another higher high over here. And hopefully by this time you understand why. So a high, higher high, higher high. All the tops in an uptrend is going to be called high, higher high, higher high. Okay, and below it's going to be called a low, higher low, higher low. There's another higher low right there. Okay, higher low. So hopefully till this point you still understand. So you can probably see what's going on here too. Right? The market created a higher low and then it went up again because they hit that support, just like Tim with Irvin is teaching us. Okay, and then right here broke the high again, the next higher high. We made a high and now it's testing this higher low. Okay, now a lot of times what happens is that this can go tested here, or sometimes you go a little bit deeper. Okay, now, and the next time I'll probably do another video to the continuation of price action. But normally if it breaks this is invalidating already. I'm not gonna go through that. So I just want to go uptrend today. Let me put a letter what we learned today. This is the uptrend. Uptrend. Trend. Wow, it's hard to write with the mouse. Price action. Price action. And that's exactly what it is. A high, low, higher, higher low, higher high, higher low. And as this breaks again, you can go higher. Okay. So let me get rid of all this. And now we're going to go into the price real quick and try to find that exactly. Now, keep in mind that in the price, in the charts, it's not going to be this perfect. I just draw it to you so you can get a better idea of what we're looking for. Okay, so let me get the line here and let's look. I like to look, consider considerable pullbacks. Okay, I'll probably consider this one. I'll probably consider this area over here also, and we'll go forth. So let me get the line right here, and if I started right here going up, always make sure that you zoom your, what's going on here? Oh, I'm still in the drawing mode here. You zoom so you can see the whole swing. Remember, let me go to, we're in the daily right here. This is one swing right there. And now we're building another swing. And that's how the market moves all the time. Let me go to the weekly. We got a swing, 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 swing. The market is always moving in swings. So let's go to the daily and start doing that. So I got an impulse right here, right there. And then I have a pullback. So I'm going to automatically, I'm going to put a, I can barely use this line right here. I will put a line right here because now we have an area right there. Okay. So the market does the pullback. You have it high. The market does the pullback or retracement and creates a low right here. Then look what the market does. It breaks this high right here. It breaks the high. A lot of people go into a trade, but it's very dangerous to do that. It's always better to wait to see that the market is going to come and retest. It doesn't come and touch, it not necessarily have to come and touch the line. Remember, we're working with areas over here. That's all we need right there. Areas. So the market comes and does a retest, okay? And normally, a lot of people just trade with price action like this. What they do is they say, okay, it's doing a small pullback for the retest. If I see that little trend line broke to the top, I'm in because you already have a retest, so you go into the market pretty much. Okay, so that's one. Let's look at the next break point. It's right there. The market goes up. It breaks that high again. We put a horizontal line and wait for the market to do the retest. Actually does it a couple times sometimes because it creates patterns. But that's another class we're going to go in the future. We're just doing price action right now. So now I'm going to look for the next high. The next high is this area over here. And it's kind of small, but I'm going to mark it anyways. Right there. And you can see that these highs are broken again to the top. Okay. And that one right there, it's called, when the market has like a lot of volatility, it's called acceleration. It almost goes in almost like in a vertical direction, right? It's called acceleration. There's nothing we can do there. I mean, if we got on this trade, I mean, real good, right? Because the market is going to give us a lot of pips right there. So until the market does another pullback, we don't do nothing. Hopefully we got into this trade and we just wait. And when the market starts doing a pullback, we get out, right? You got to have a system for that too. And our job is to mark that high again. We'll mark it. The price does a pullback. It does it for several days, right? It's doing a pullback. And then our job is to, well, if you're in a smaller time frames, you can probably trade some of these areas over here, price action. Because if you go to a lower time frame, price action is price action. It moves the same way. Okay, so the market breaks this height right here. And it starts going up, and it does a retest right here again. And a lot of people go into that. Now, it does a retest, and then it goes high, and I see a level here again that is forming. So they're small levels. This level gets broken again, and it's doing a retest again. Okay? So that, in a nutshell, is price action, pretty much. Okay? There's other tips that I would like to give, but I don't want to. It's almost 20 minutes that I spent doing this. let's go now. When you mark price action like this in a daily, if you go to the 4 hour, let's see how that looks in the 4 hour. You can see, right? You can see, look how many it touches those areas, touch those areas, touch those areas, touch multiple times of those areas, retest, it goes into the next level. And then all this area was consolidating for maybe, I don't know, a few weeks or months, because this is the 4 hour, maybe a few days. It was just consolidating until it broke that high again. Retest, we buy, retest, we buy. And now it's breaking. It broke this high. We're waiting for the retest, and this is an area. So we bought right here. And now next video that I do, I'm gonna show you guys what happens or how to identify a trend reversal, when to know or have a good idea when the trend is done, pretty much. And there's a technique to know how to do that. Same principle, but I'm gonna show it to you guys the other way around. Well, thank you very much. It's a Saturday. I just want to throw that video today for, it's called price action. It helped me. It's going to help you to read the market. Go ahead and practice that. Remember, always mark the high points that are broken. Put a line and then wait until it breaks. You know, kind of like that. I hope that helps you guys in your trading. That is one more step forward that you're doing if you learn it correctly. Now, don't base all your trading on this, because now we have multiple time frame system that is going to help us identify those points. Because normally, guess where what the magic arrow is going to show? In this area where it's testing. Okay, and that's what we're waiting for reversals most of the time. In this case, what will be our next high point? I would automatically put a line right here and see the price action for this area over here. Let me go to the 1 hour. We're looking at this swing right now. Now we'll look at the 1 hour swings. Okay, there's 1 hour swings, there's 4 hour swings, there are daily swings, weekly swings, even monthly swings. So now if you're in the 1 hour, we're looking at the 1 hour swings. So boom, boom, boom. This is called structure. Now we're looking at this one right here. It's going in an uptrend so far. Why? Because we have higher highs. Let me make it a little bigger. We have a this is small retracements here or pullbacks, but the same idea, right? We can say that we have a impulse, pullback, impulse, pullback, impulse, big pullback, impulse again, and then these are all pullbacks, impulse, pullback, impulse, pullback, impulse. So just remember this phrase, and this is going to help you a lot. You got impulses and you got pullbacks or retracements in the market. Those pullbacks or retracements can form patterns sometimes, okay? Most of the time, I would say. But a pullback, it's any move that is going against the trend. I repeat, a pullback is any move that is going against the trend, okay? Sometimes you're going to have stuff like this, and those were maybe news that are going to kick the market out of their normal behavior. There's nothing we can do about it. We try to follow it as far as we can, price action. Well, thank you very much for your attention. This went a little bit longer than I thought, but I hope you take advantage of this. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Please take advantage of the offer that we have for the multiple time frame system. This system right here, it's telling you price action step by step, if you know how to recognize price action, and it's giving it to you step by steps. We developed just 3 simple questions that you do to analyze one pair, and you can analyze pairs in less than 5 seconds, 10 seconds. You'll know exactly if to enter trade or not. We have a discount, JF20 code. If you text Mr. Irvin, he can also give you a better discount, or bigger discount. Take advantage while this lasts, pretty much. Thank you so much. You guys have a great weekend. Tomorrow we'll do another video to analyze a few pairs. Thank you so much. God bless you all.